Welcome to HempWorks. We are so happy to have you on our team. I'm Elizabeth LaPrade, and you are watching this video, which means that you either signed up under me or under Linnell, please. We work together. Linnell's my upline, and we have just found that partnering together is making us stronger and helping us to hold each other accountable. I recommend, if you want to do well in this business, to find someone to also be a business partner with and hold you accountable too. We pray for everyone on our team, and so I want you to know right now that we have prayed for you. Even before we knew who you were, we've prayed for all the people that will be joining our team in the future. So just know that you've already been prayed for, and now it's time to make some money. So I want to give you some quick tips on how to get started as quickly as possible. The first thing you might need to know is that you have a website, and your website is hempworks.com/your username. And that, if someone says to you tonight, really, you're selling CBD oil? I want to buy some. How do I get to your website? Send them to there. Send them to that website right now. Now, you can, if you want to, you can go to GoDaddy and you can pick a different domain. So that's what I did. I went to GoDaddy and I decided to find something that I thought was catchy and that people would remember. So my website is www.thebestcbdoilaround.com. It's kind of long, but people do remember it, and you might want to do something like that, or you might not. You might be fine with the HempWorks website. So I want you to make a decision about that, hopefully tonight, because we want to send you 100 cards to get you started. As soon as you decide what your domain is and what your website is going to be permanently, then I want you to send a text or an email or a message on Messenger to either me or Linnell and let us know that you've made that decision, and then we will drop ship you 100 cards to get you going. And we just think that's super important, because if you can't give someone your card when you're just starting out your business, and you tell them, oh my gosh, I'm selling CBD, and they say, oh, tell me about it, and do you have a card? And so that's just something we really want to do for you. And then let's see, the next thing I think you should do is order a stamp, a self-inking stamp with the same information, with your name, your phone number, your website, and maybe your business website, which would be your BizUp site. And I want you to do that because Linnell and I figured out that having brochures printed with our name on it really wasn't beneficial. So because when I joined her team, then we had to constantly make labels to cover her name and then handwrite my name, and anyway, it was an ordeal. And so we've been playing that game. We've been playing the label game for a while, and finally we decided, get a stamp. So that will make it easier for you to order. If you want to order brochures from HempWorks, they'll drop ship them same day if it doesn't have a name on it. And so it just saves a lot of time and work, so you can get to selling oil. So anyway, then the other thing I want you to do is set up your auto ship. And so whatever your rank is, like if you're executive, then you need 90 BV. If you are director, I think you also need 90 BV, I think. And builder, I think it's 40, but you can go on there and it'll show you, it'll tell you. And you want to set up your auto ship so that you have, that is for personal consumption, and that's separate than your stock. So if you've ordered an executive pack, we want you to continue to have the 12 bottles that you ordered, and we'll show you how to do that in a separate video. But so your consumption products are your personal volume, and your personal volume, you want to get that accomplished before the 15th of the month so that it doesn't affect your pay. Okay? Then the other thing I want you to do is go into your back office and go down to resources. I think that's where it is. And look for the compliance sheet and print that off. There's a couple of different things I want you to print. One of them has just a description of other words that you can use to describe diseases, because in this company we cannot describe diseases. We cannot claim that, you know, that the oil cured a disease. We can't make medical claims. So there's good, solid information, and I want you to memorize that as quickly as possible so that when you are training your team, everyone on your team is compliant from day one. You don't want to break compliance. You want to be able to protect our company, and we want our company to be here for years and years and years so that we can continue to get paid for years and years and years. And so we just have to stay FDA compliant. Nobody's particularly thrilled about it, but that's just the way it is. So get on there. I'm going to do a separate video on compliance, but that's all I have to say about that. So let's see. Then the last thing I want to tell you to do is to set up your bank account. When you go in under settings, when you go down to your back office, scroll all the way down to settings, and you can get in there, and that's where you want to put in your banking information so that you can arrange to get paid, because payday comes every week. We get paid every Thursday, and that's our Jumpstart bonuses. There's certain payments that come once a month, but the one thing that comes every week is Jumpstarts. So this month, you're going to work really hard to sell as many people oil as you can, because you're going to make a commission on every one of those bottles. So we want to make sure that you get your money. And there are people that didn't even think to set up their bank account, so they have money sitting there and they didn't even know it. So yeah, you want to set that up. And besides, I suggest you open a separate account just so that you can keep all of your business transactions separate. Come tax time, you're going to be so glad you did that. You can write off things. You can write off a portion of your home if you office at home. You can track your mileage when you're driving to shows, and you can it's really a wonderful thing. There's so many write-off opportunities, but the best way to keep that all organized is to have it in a separate account. So that's what we've done. That's what our recommendation is. I really want to thank you for watching this video, and I wish you the best, and God bless you. Bye.